Hey, what's going on? This is Big Grime. I'm going to continue on, and we're going to go to the process section. With this process section is actually going to be for audio and MIDI. Some things are going to work with audio, some things are going to work with MIDI, some are going to work with both. So we're going to talk about that. First, I'm going to talk about audio because it's the first thing on the list. So let me highlight the audio track. What you're looking at is a beat that I made. I recorded as MIDI, but I then, play the MIDI back and then record it into my Sonar. So the sounds came from the keyboard through our analog cable. So alright, so we got a audio highlighted. Go to process, go to audio. First thing is remove silence. Remove silence is basically a noise gate. I'm going to talk a little bit about a noise gate. If you don't know what it is, basically it's going to cut out the noise in between the sounds. So this is a clap. Being that I recorded from a keyboard, you really, you're not going to hear any noise in between. But had I, let's say, recorded a snare drum with a microphone, the microphone will pick up the noise from the room if it hasn't been properly treated. And I know that most of us don't have a properly treated room, so it's going to pick up some noise, like just, in your room. So you want to gate that out or cut it out. You could manually cut it out by, slicing, in between the sounds. When it's not any sound, there's noise. So what the remove silence is going to do is you can go to remove silence, and then you can tell it, okay, I want to close it. Close it means cut out the sound. Anything under negative 48 dB, which if you go down to your meter, you'll see like 48 dB, 42, 36, etc. Depends on how your meter is set, but basically you want to look at this meter and see where the noise is at. So in between my claps, if the noise is like negative 48 dB, then I want to say, okay, I want to close. So anything under negative 48 dB will be cut out. And then I say I can open it. Anything, above negative 48 dB or wherever I want to put it. Let's say the clap doesn't really make a sound until 18 dB. I can set it where, okay, now anything over negative 18 dB, I can hear. So, and you can adjust attack and hold time release. Not really going to get too much into that because that could be a whole video. But basically that's what it means, is cutting out the noise in between the sounds. Or silence. Alright, so go to gain. Gain just basically means turn it up. You can turn it up in volume by percentage or by dB. You can just turn up the left channel or the left side or the right side individually. The earlier, sonars and probably the smaller packages don't really give you an option between left and right channel. Just probably just one slider that turns up both of them or turn both of them down. You don't have a choice between the individual. Next is Normalize. Basically, Normalize, if you have this sound, the sound isn't all the way up. I can Normalize will turn it up all the way, so the loudest peak will be at 0 dB or the loudest it can go. Sometimes this is pretty cool. It depends on the sound. Like sometimes when you sample sounds, you sample it at a quiet level or a low level, and you can use a Normalize to boost it up real quick. But I don't use that too often.